Okay, so we're going to be calculating each expression, and we're going to use BEDMAS so that we calculate this using the correct order of operations. Okay, so BEDMAS, do you remember what each letter stands for?
Mm-hmm.
So we have brackets, exponents, division, and multiplication. These are in the order they appear. Okay, so just so, like we read English from left to right, we read math from left to right. So if multiplication appears first, then we calculate that first. If division appears first, then we calculate division.
Same thing with addition. And
Exactly.
subtraction.
Okay, same thing with addition and subtraction. So let's look at, we're starting with a very simple question. 8 times 4 take away 2. Are there any brackets?
No.
Are there any exponents?
No.
Any division or multiplication?
There's multiplication.
There's multiplication. So we're going to solve this part first. So what's 8 times 4?
8 times 4 is 32.
Good. So we're going to calculate that. 8 times 4. Is there any more multiplication?
No.
No. And there was no division. Is there addition or subtraction?
There's subtraction.
Good. Okay, so that comes next. So we did 32.
Subtract 2.
Subtract 2. So this is the next step. And what's 32 take away 2?
32 take away 2 equals 30.
So the answer is 30. Good. Okay, that was an easy one. Let's try a harder one. Okay.
Writing on it.
Yeah, that was me. Okay, so we're going to try a harder question that has more steps involved. And like I said, always show every single one of your steps. And we can always start by writing BEDMAS at the side of your page. Okay, just so we know we haven't missed anything. Are there brackets?
No.
Are there exponents?
Yes.
Okay, so let's find where the exponents are. We have
10 to the power of 2 and 10 cubed.
Good. Okay, so I'm going to rewrite the parts of this expression that I haven't done anything with.
5.
Okay, so it's 5 plus, and I'm going to simplify that. What's 10 to the power of 2, which means 10 times 10.
10 equals 100.
Good. So plus 100. Okay, so I've figured that part out.
Plus 3.
Plus 3 times
10 to the power of 3, which equals
how many zeros?
1,
2,
2,
3.
3.
So it's 1,000. Good. Plus 7 times 200. Okay, have we gotten all of our exponents done?
Yes.
Good. Okay, so we've done the exponents. Now we have to look to see if there is division or multiplication. Is there any division?
No.
Okay, so we can cross it out because there's no division. Is there any multiplication?
Yes.
Where is the multiplication?
3
times 1,000. And is there another one?
7 times 200.
Okay, so we have to make sure that we calculate 7 times 200 before we add, right? So it's really important that you follow the correct order. Okay, so again, we have, we're going to bring this down, 5 plus
100
plus, now we have to calculate our multiplication. What's 3 times 1,000?
3,000.
Good. Plus, right? We haven't done anything here yet. We have this plus sign, right? So plus, what are we adding?
7 times 200.
Good. Do you know what 7 times 200 is? What's 7 times 2?
14. And then add 2
100.
zeros.
Good. So 7 times 200 is 1,400 or 1,400. Good. So now we are done with multiplication. Do we have any addition?
Yes.
Yes, we do. Do we have any subtraction?
No.
What's left?
Addition.
Just addition. Okay, so now we're just going to add. This one was pretty easy too because we didn't have any subtraction. So let's add. What is 5 plus 100?
105.
Okay, so then I'm going to take 105 and add it to 3,000. So what is 105 plus 3,000?
105 plus 3,000 is 3,105.
Good. Plus 1,400. We have to add that at the end. And what do we get?
We get 4,505.
Good. Excellent. And that's our answer. That was easy. Okay, let's look at this one. Now, again, I wrote the word BEDMAS. This one's a little trickier because first you need to simplify what's inside your bracket. But in order to simplify what's inside this bracket, I actually have to do this first. Okay, I have to simplify my exponent inside my bracket first. So we're going to work on simplifying this exponent. Okay, so technically we haven't done our brackets yet, but we have to, it will be easier if we simplify that, okay? So what is 7 squared? What is
7 to the power of 2 is 14.
Is
No,
7
wait,
times 7, which
times
is
7, which is 49.
good. So 7 squared is equal to 49. So what we have, we still have these brackets. 54 take away 49. So 54 take away 7 squared is the same as 54 take away 49. But don't forget that we still had this exponent to the power of 2 outside the bracket. Okay, so what's 54 take away 49?
54 take away.
Now we can simplify what's inside our bracket. What is 54 take away 49?
54 take away 49 is...
What do we get?
Mm.
5. So 54 take away 49 is 5. And we have this squared.
So you have
So what's
to
5 squared? What's
5
times
5
5?
equals 25.
Right? That's what this means. 5 times 5 equals
25.
25. And that's it. We had no division, we had no multiplication, no addition, and no subtraction.